Hi everyone. Here's just a quick recap and also introduction to what we're doing this week. Um, so you guys should have been reading already Fareed Zakaria's article, When Will We Learn? That's on the checklist for this week. And you should be finding a significant quote or idea, something that interested you or caught your attention, and I want you to quote it or paraphrase it in the forum, and also take note of whichever paragraph it fell into. So here is where you'll be posting that. It looks like about half of you already posted, and we'll probably spend the first hour of class on Wednesday taking your ideas from the forum and discussing them together. So you also have a vocabulary journal assignment due, and I gave everybody one word from the article to define. And you're not just writing the definition. I gave you an example here. You should write the definition in your own words, not copied if you can. Also, note the place where you found it, so the actual quote where the word appears, what part of speech it is. Also, use the word in a sentence that's related to education. Make sure it's related to this theme, okay, so that you guys can potentially use these words in your essays or your research papers. And then include the collocation here at the end. A collocation means any kind of words that are associated with your word. So for example, social mobility can be found with upward social mobility, downward social mobility, stagnant social mobility. So if you want to search for that, sometimes you have to look at your word and then collocations in Google. So I'd put extraordinary collocations in Google and see what comes up. Okay, so you can use this as an example. And you've also got a summary response. It doesn't need to be too long, just one paragraph for each. Okay, again, your summary responses are going to be helping you prepare for your research paper. You'll be able to use what you've written and integrate it into your research papers when you start writing. And I'll talk about that on Wednesday with you. So that is it for the week. I would just like to remind you guys to bring your laptops on Wednesday so we can get started with our research groups and writing up a contract and looking into what a research paper is. I've graded your final drafts. If you did not do a final draft, I didn't grade it. So I don't want to give you a grade for your first draft. I want to see your final revised draft. So if you haven't revised it, you can still do it. But I will only grade the final draft. And for those of you who have some grammar, so if you had run-ons, comma splices, or fragments, this is a little resource here with videos and exercises on how to fix these things in your writing. I can touch on those in class as well if you have any questions. And then here is an example of a really good essay. So if you just wanted to take a look at what an A essay would be for this assignment, it's posted here. My internet's kind of slow. Don't know why that's happening. Anyways, click there. And I looked at your body paragraphs. They look really good, and I'm really proud of the work that you guys did on your revised essay 1. So good job. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.